We need to talk about guns and idiots. South Africa has a serious firearm problem. Pretty much no one's denying that. Guns flow freely within the criminal trade, which is a serious aspect of South Africa's economy actually now. And guns come from across the borders. Our borders are pretty much porous. Anyone can cross them at any time. And they come from a long series of historic wars and current war zones, and they kind of migrate towards South Africa where there's a market for them. Then there's also a lot of lost and stolen guns. We know that the police, for example, historically have sold a lot of guns to criminals, and up until quite recently, cases like in the Western Cape gangs areas and in Norwood Police Station. The SANDF lose a couple of them here and there. I'm told they're a little bit better, but they also have some issues. Then there's also civilians that lose a few firearms from time to time. That's also a concern. But ultimately, that aspect, that civilian aspect that loses a few firearms from time to time is an incredibly small aspect of the overall firearm or illegal firearm trade in South Africa. It's a tiny little pinprick in the enormous, overwhelming trade in what's now actually pretty much a commodity in South Africa. And the government is now trying to step in and over-regulate the private security industry to take away their guns, their weapons, their firearms, as well as civilians, with a two-pronged attack, going through an amendment bill for the security industry and through some kind of weird concoction by NEDLAC now. Why on earth would the government be interested in going after private security, who's the last line of defense holding this country up, given the fact that our police are overwhelmed, courts are falling apart, forensic laboratories don't work? It's absolute madness. It's complete government overreach. We really need to be concerned about this, and we desperately need leadership change. We need critical thinkers in Parliament, because this kind of thing is absolutely ridiculous. If they could solve all the firearms issues in South Africa, like all the illegal firearms, and then decide to come after private security and civilians, that's one thing. But why attack the only compliant and honest civilians that we have now at the moment? I just cannot understand it. I wish you all the best, because we all need it. I'm Aidan Brown, and this is the Main Stage Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in, and bye for now.